You shall be my first sacrifice. What's up, nerds? I'm the Roleplay Gamer, and I like to party. Welcome to Skyrim Special Edition. We're here with the Overlord. We're rebooting the Overlord. Not rebooting, it's like, what, Season 5, I think? I think we're up to Season 5. So another incarnation of the Overlord. He keeps reincarnating, of course, and we've got a new one. My plan is to hopefully, assuming you guys are still into it, to make this a very long-running series, and we're kind of like starting from the beginning. So he doesn't look very Overlordy yet, but he will. He'll get there. Don't you worry about that. So for those of you who are new and like, what the fuck is going on here, man? I'm going to give you a little bit of a explanation here. For those of you who have heard this before and just want to get into the meat of the issue, you are welcome to skip ahead to the time code linked in the description and displayed on screen right now. Alright, so the explanation. This is going to be called a Let's Roleplay, and I know that rubs some people up the wrong way, and sometimes rightly so. They click on Let's Roleplay and they expect a full in-character roleplay. Now, on my channel, when a video is marked just straight roleplay, that's what it is. It's going to be in character, it's going to be a script, a predefined and written story. When I do a Let's Roleplay, it's kind of the love child, the sexual, erotic love child of a Let's Play and a Roleplay. So for the most part, it's going to look like a Let's Play, it's going to sound like a Let's Play, but the choices that we make, even down to our gear and skills, and of course encompassing overarching, big story choices and dialogue options and whatnot, they're all role-played in the sense that we're basing those decisions on this character that I've created, or in some cases we've created, because I like to incorporate a lot of viewer participation, something that I'm hoping to do more of in this particular video series. Also, dialogue is going to be in character, so you do get, let's not do that just yet. So you are going to get, that little taste of the full in-character roleplay with the dialogue and whatnot. But otherwise, I'm just going to be talking shit. We're going to be talking about the character, talking about motivations. I'm going to set you up for like what we're going to be doing. And it's a little bit of fun. I think it's a nice, relaxed mix between the two concepts, and I hope you like it. If you're looking for a more straight roleplay, there are, more than enough people on YouTube that do that sort of thing. And I encourage you to check those guys out. So just so you know what you're getting into here, hey, welcome back those people who skipped. Let's do this. So of course, we're the Overlord here. Just anyone who's interested, I picked the Mage Stone. The Mage Stone. I'm not going to straight up tell you what race we are, because I like the Overlord to be a little bit, I suppose, ambiguous with race. It feels like the Overlord is kind of, I almost ideally I'd kind of want him to be a Daedra or a completely unknown race that people are like, what the fuck? He's not even a race, really. He's kind of like this almost, he's a spirit of sorts. He's like not quite a godlike being, but he's certainly incorporeal in some sense, and that's why he's able to reincarnate, because of course this is, I've got to double check, I should know this already, but I'm pretty sure this is the fifth one. Okay, so what are we going to be doing? We're going to be a fucking evil bastard. You have no idea, man. The ultimate plan is we're going to hoard up, we're going to find and hoard up all the Daedric masks. We're going to get our hands on all the Dragon masks, Dragon Priest masks. We're going to get all the Daedric artifacts, and we're going to build a savage empire as best we can within the confines of the vanilla Skyrim game. We're going to absolutely go into Dawnguard, because that's actually my favorite DLC. I am going to give you guys the choice of whether we go vampire or werewolf, but we'll get to that once we get to that. Jump off that bridge when we get to it. And beyond that, we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm not going to do the main story unless you guys really want it. And there you go. That's the premise. That's the story. In terms of build, it's kind of loose. Of course, as always, my favorite, my way of playing is mace and magic. We're also going to use shields. And I feel like I'm going to try and not go jack of all trades, but it's definitely going to be a broad build, because the Overlord concept of the Overlord is that he is not all powerful, but he's a very powerful being, right? Okay, so of course I'm not going to tell you what the race is, but you're probably going to figure out pretty quick. But that's why I'm not showing you the guy's face. But for now,
You're looking a little rough around the edges. You feeling all right? I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
I don't know how to process that. I just...
Help!
Really? Bow down to... Hang on, alright. So the voice I'm going to use is... the inspiration for the Overlord's voice is going to be the narrator, like the... Oh, what do you even call it? The assistant or whatever from Dungeon Keeper, right? I can't remember what the voice actor's name is, but like... alright, let's get into it. Let's get into it here. So, Keeper, micro piglets stalk your dungeon. It's very fantasy. I'm going to lose the accent. You watching? I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best. Your Overlord has returned. Bow down to me.
I've been hunting and fishing in the... Oh!
Bow down to me. You shall be my first sacrifice.
Hey!
There you go.
Die!
Oh, I'm leveling up. It's happening.
Lucky shit! Not
You know what I should do? I should turn the display back on, eh? I just turned it off for the sake of the intro and then I forgot about it. Alright. Oh shit. Okay, so that's a problem right there. We are playing on expert. It's usually not too difficult for me. But, you know, this is of course the very start of the game here. We're going to take the ale, we'll take the goat's hide. We'll take the meats and the... Yeah, we'll take the food. Why not? Take the ring. And I like hide armor. I think it looks very nice. Cool. So you may notice I've got a bow and I got arrows and whatnot. I don't want to use them, but I do. You know, like in a roleplay sense, I don't want to use them. But in like I'm playing the game sense, I do. So I think I'm going to try and avoid using them. You know, unless we absolutely have to. So if anyone's interested, I know some people get annoyed when I talk about performance, but you know, it's important to me. But just like quickly, not to dwell on it, by default, game runs like trash. Absolutely trash on my system. Worse than Fallout 4, which is saying something. The reason it does this, I know what the reason is. It's because it forces a special kind of stupid VSync on you that you can't turn off without going into the INI And of course, we all know that if you turn VSync off that way, it messes up the physics of the game. So what I'm doing is I've got VSync turned off, which then pulls my frames up to like a minimum of 80 most of the time, which is fantastic. And then I force VSync using River Tuner or whatever it's called. And that's how I've got it running smoothly. Otherwise, 30 FPS half the time, unacceptable. I wouldn't be making the videos if that's how I had to play it. Okay, so let's mix it up a little bit. Let me show you what I got. Show me what you got. I got flames, I got fury, I got healing, of course. You know, all the standard shit. But, you know, fury isn't going to help us right here. So let's start getting the flames going. We're going to, like I said, we're going to be a little bit jack of all trades, but not like to the max, doing everything. For example, we're not going to be using bows as much as I love them. I'm going to try and resist the urge. So we're going to be like magic and melee, shields. Love, you know, oh, I love the shields. You know it. So let's fuck this guy up, shall we? Ah, feels right. That's right.
No.
Oh shit! You just saw his face. No. That's okay. So of course, you know he's a high elf. The reason I've gone for a high elf is because I think it's the tallest race. I think it's certainly one of the tallest. That's for sure. But also the increased magicka is going to be very nice for our purposes, and that's the way it is. So you know, in a roleplay sense, he's not really a high elf, but is or ultima, if you will. But I don't know. Maybe he's taken that form. Maybe he's decided to appear as an ultima in this life, and that's what we're about. So Fury. So another thing, I'll just make a quick note. This is all for the benefit of people who are new. Episode 2, of course, you know, the veterans of the channel, there's going to be less explanation, hopefully. But, you know, I'm just trying to accommodate the newcomers and make you feel welcome. So part of what I do here is cutting out loading screens, because no one wants to see that shit. Even if I'm just like saying something interesting over the loading screen. No, you don't want to see that shit. So I cut them out. And also, I try my best to make all NPC dialogue audible, because I feel it just enhances the experience and makes you, you know, it adds to the role-playing that we're doing here. I personally, a pet peeve of mine is when YouTubers kind of want you to listen to the game audio, but they don't even bother making it loud enough for you to hear. I hate that. So that's what we're about here. Let's go use some Fury. Oh, feels right.
Shift is coming up, and I don't want you dozing off again like last time.
All right. We got this. So we're not going to be sneaky as such, but we're a fucking bastard, right? We're the Overlord. We're all about dominating and whatnot. So if we need to sneak, we're going to sneak, but it's not going to... I don't think we're going to be perking into sneak at all. Similar with bows. Like if we absolutely have to use it, which as we level up, I foresee us never using them again. You know, but if we have to use them, we're going to use them. But absolutely not going to perk in them. So that's just reminded me. We've leveled up, baby. We've leveled the fuck up. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Our magicka is rock solid right now, because we got the boost from being a high elf, and we got the boost from wearing the mage's hood or novice hood or whatever it's called. You have to forgive me, it's been a long time since I've played Skyrim, so I'm off on the terminology. But again, for those who are new, I've got Steam says over 900 hours in vanilla Skyrim. I know it's over 1,000 because I've played other versions that have not been in my Steam library, so I know it's well over 1,000 hours. And I started making Skyrim videos, roleplay builds as I called them, way back in 2011, 2012. That's probably what I'm most known for on the YouTubes. Okay, so I think we're going to go health here. We don't need stamina just yet, but we absolutely want to be tanky. The Overlord he's an all-rounder in the sense, like, we're not going to go like huge into stamina, I think, but he's got to be tanky because he's a powerful being, and he's got to have a lot of magicka. So speaking of being, oh, actually, I should probably apply a perk, right? But where? I'm going to try and be better about applying my perks when I get them, because I'm very much the kind of guy who saves them until I'm absolutely sure I know where I want to put them. But for now, I think, oh man. I mean, Conjuration, for those who are not familiar with the Overlord, Conjuration is going to be like the bread and butter. It's going to be the centerpiece of what we're doing here. Because he's very much a summoner, a necromancer. I am personally, there are a couple things I love in this world. I love fucking spaceships, like you have no idea. I love mechs, particularly from like BattleTech and Mech Warrior, if you're unfamiliar. And I love necromancy. Could not tell you why. I just love the concept of summoning and controlling the dead. It's kind of indecent. Also, enchanting is something we're going to do. Something I neglect and I'd really like to try. Okay, maybe we just go destruction at this point. I mean, we're going to use it, right? It's going to happen. Okay, yeah, let's do it. I've done it now. I've done it. Okay. Let's run in there and cause some shit. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty. Man, I tell you one thing. Ooh, that's nice. I really miss the looting system of Fallout 4. That's one thing I miss. But I feel like there's going to be a mod for that at some point. So, yeah, we'll just do a little bit of mining here. Now, on the subject of being tanky, I think I was trying to say that before, but I interrupted myself, which is common here. Armor. No, we should go heavy armor. I like light armor, but no, this is the Overlord, guys. Let's not mess with the Overlord here. This is a heavy armor build, like 100%. No wavering, no lollygagging allowed here. So what are we actually doing? We're just kind of like, the Overlord's arrived in Skyrim. And you know what? He's probably like, he remembers some things. He probably remembers a lot of things. He knows what his purpose here is. His purpose is destruction and dominion. Why? Who is he? What is he? Couldn't tell you, man. Or will I not tell you? Is it that I don't know? Or that I'm not going to tell you? That's I'll tell you one thing. That is an interesting question to ask. Cool. This is good. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, I feel like expert is kind of like, it's a sweet spot. It's a sweet spot in terms of difficulty. It's not like super easy, but it's not gonna bowl you over. I'm just scratching my leg there. Don't mind me. Yeah. So I'm not sure. I'm tempted to do like an extra, like an aside. Is the special edition worth it video? But I'm also really wary of like, I don't want it to come across as just like clickbait. Hey, here's my opinion with a name that might catch your eye because views. Huh? But I don't know, man. Doesn't look that much better. Which we didn't really expect it to, right? But you know, oh yes. That's what I'm about. Yes. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yes. Steel mace. It's like one of my favorite weapons of all time. You know what? And we're absolutely going to use a torch, I think. What's it under? It's not apparel, is it? It's misc. Torch. There we go. Oh, baby. Ah, yes. Looks good. Feels right. Looks good. Rocking it. Okay, so yeah, we'll take all this. Why not? Why the hell not? Ah, we're encumbered. Lovely. I got too many weapons. You know, I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. All of these. Don't need that. We're probably good. Let's do it. Yeah, look, the reason that this is cool, and the reason that I was excited about Skyrim Special Edition is, firstly, the new console generation, they get to experience Skyrim, and I know a lot of, well, not a lot of people, but I know a few people, certainly more than I would have expected, who own the current generation of consoles. So we're talking Xbone and the PlayStation 4, who've never played Skyrim, and I'm kind of excited that they now get the chance to play it, which is cool. And you know, for the PC crowd, it's now 64-bit. Now, my fondest hope was that meant it would run better. It doesn't. Original Skyrim runs better than this, straight up. But 64-bit means that what have I even got? Oh, okay, torch, but I put it away or something. I don't know. All right, let's get Fury out here. 64-bit means that there's a greater possibility of more advanced mods, or just like more mods, right? So 64-bit means that it can use more RAM. The game can use more RAM, and I think that extends to any modding.
Is someone there?
No, we've been caught, haven't we? All right, let's pull the shield out. Do what needs to be done. Oh, don't you dare tag me, young man. Micro piglets stalk your dungeon. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, hide shield. I'm going to take it because I like the look of it, but I shouldn't be using it. Roleplay strat, it's alright. Don't judge me, we're good. So, what else have we got here? I mean, look, how many times have we been through here, right? We know what's up. Where's everyone else? Shouldn't there be someone down here? I would have thought. Oh, the game's getting a little bit choppy now. Well, just a little bit. Oh, I think we're better now. I don't know, man. I don't know. Also, I had to turn off the mouse acceleration, which, why is that even there? Dude, don't even get me started. I'm the Bethesda YouTuber that is constantly ragging on Bethesda and calling them out on their shit. Some people don't like that. That's who I am, baby. Can't change who I am. It's a life choice, you know. Alright, here we go. Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
Found you.
It's not gonna work, is it?
Lord have mercy on.
That's alright. That's okay. We're good, we're good. Shield, shield, baby. Iron shield. Oh, baby. Yes.
No.
I don't care how big your sword is. Oh, shit. Did it? Yeah, yeah. I think she just, like... I think she helped me out there. I'm going to take the big-ass sword. Partly, you know, for the sake of followers. Partly because I may use them myself. You never know. But I'm probably going to, you know... Mace is my thing. I'll see if I can find... You know, I'm sure I'll be able to find it pretty quickly, but... Take that, you savage. Oh, feels right. Doesn't that feel right? Feels right there. Cool. So, I think we're going to get out of here. We don't need to... I know there's stuff that I missed, I know. But it doesn't really matter. Look, let's be honest here. It's early game. We got bigger fish to fry. We've got, you know, we're just like wetting our beak here where perhaps, you know what? Let's swing it like this. Let's swing it. We have to do a little bit of killing. Our life force, our ability to regenerate and reincarnate is partially based off of, you know, this sort of blood magic that, you know, we have to absorb the blood, the souls of our enemies in order to survive. And speaking of that, you know, maybe we'll go after Azura's Star to begin with. It's certainly going to help us in enchanting, and that's something, like I said, that I absolutely want to do. I want to make our armor as bad fucking ass as it can possibly be. So maybe next episode we head out towards Windhelm? Winter... I always get that... Winterfell is the one from Game of Thrones. Winterhold. Is that right? Winterhold! Yes! Alright, I'm pretty good. I'm not. Oh. Anyway, guys, so I've completely lost the plot of what I was saying, but that's alright. That's fine. So let's just head out. You know, we'll set a little marker. A saucy little marker. No problem with that. Join the Stormcloak Rebellion. We're probably not going to... Look, if we join anyone, I think we're going to go with the Stormcloaks because, look, they're clearly the bad guys. Cue the flaming in the comments. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button. It needs love like everything does. Taste the game, be excellent to each other, stay sexual. And you better believe I'm going to see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out. Hey, you made it to the end. So what are you going to do now? You could watch another one of my videos. They're pretty good if I do say so myself. And all the cool kids are doing it. So go ahead, click the link.